I got a phone call about 2 years ago, and the name on the caller ID said Arlene Brooks. Arlene Brooks was a very good friend of mine who was the chairman of the board of the Boys and Girls Club where I was working, and she was a member of my church. And the challenge with seeing her name on my caller ID was that 6 months earlier, Arlene had passed away. When I saw her name on my caller ID, I had an emotional reaction to seeing her name. I will tell you that I was a little bit nervous about picking up the phone. Talk about a long-distance phone call. I picked up the phone, and it was her husband, Marsh. And Marsh had never changed the phone with the phone company, and it still said Arlene. I tell you that story. Arlene was an amazing volunteer and an amazing person. But I want to suggest to you, for those of you that have caller ID, are there people that call you that create an emotional reaction when you see their name? I'm sensing that there is. Are there people that when you see their name on your caller ID, you don't pick up the phone? Are there people on your caller ID that when their name shows up, you smile and you want to pick up the phone because you know it's going to be an encouraging word, it's going to be a joke, it's going to be a laugh. They're not going to ask you to do things that you don't want to do. They're not going to bother you. They're not there to hassle you. I want to encourage you as a Kiwanis leader to be the kind of person that people want to see on their caller ID. And if we would live our lives like that, in fact, this has kind of transformed me personally as I approach life, and especially as I approach picking up the telephone, is how do people see me personally when they see my name coming up on their caller ID? I want to challenge you as a Kiwanis leader to be that fun, engaging, motivating coach and mentor and friend that people want to hear from.